Chapter 10, that is, I think, haloalkanes.
Yeah.
And chapter 11,
That.
that is alcohol. And chapter 4, that means chemical kinetics.
Yes.
Okay. So, is there any test in your school that will be in this month or the next month?
Sorry, I didn't hear.
Okay. Is there any unit test, etc. Unit
Actually,
test, class test?
right now I'm in KSA, and right now it's summer holidays until
Okay.
September 1st. So after
And
September 1st only, we'll be having any exams. Already one exam is over regarding these 3 chapters. Unit
okay,
test.
Mithun. So, which chapters we should start? Like solution, the first book of first chapter, or we should start from alcohol and all?
Sir,
Sorry,
actually,
allyl.
I am having difficulty in the organic chemistry. So it will be better from chapter 10 onwards, like that.
Chapter 10, right? Haloalkane
Yeah.
and arenes and all that.
Yes.
So, I'm going to start chapter 10 with the very basic. Since it is our trial class, so the classes will not be of 1 hour 30 minutes. So, but I will try to explain everything about the basics and classifications of uh, chapter 10. So just wait a minute. I was about to teach you solution and all that. Just let me see the syllabus. Okay, okay, okay. So do you know the basics of organic chemistry? Basics of haloalkanes and haloarenes.
I know some points, not 100%, but yeah, around 70%. I know.
Okay, so I'm going to start from very basic. This is haloalkanes and this is haloarenes. First of all, I'm going to explain what does this chapter means. So this halo in both terms is basically for X. You know this X is basically chlorine, bromine,
Bromine,
and
iodine.
iodine. Now come to this part, alkane. Alkane is basically alkyl part. We can call it ethane, methane, propane, butane, or it can be also ethene, methane, propane, butane, and it can also be ethine, propine, and butane. Do you know the difference between alkane, alkene, alkyne?
Yeah, regarding the number of
Hydrocarbon.
bonds.
Yeah, very good. Hydrocarbon, that is related with, if the bond between carbon carbon is single, that is alkane, and if the bond between carbon carbon is double, that is alkene, and if it is triple, that is alkyne, right?
Yeah.
So this is haloalkanes and this is haloarenes. That means X is equal to fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and iodine. But this arenes means basically benzene. Are you aware of benzene?
Yeah. Aromatic ring
Benzene
with six
is,
carbons.
yeah, the chemical formula is C6H6, and the structure is basically this. This is benzene, and if there is X, that is called haloarene. And when we talk about haloalkanes, that means RX. R is basically alkyl bar, alkyl group, alkyl group. It can be anything, like it can be methyl, it can be ethyl, it can be propyl, depending upon the situation. Okay,
Yeah.
etc. So this is the definition of the chapter, you can call it. But now we are going to study about the classification of haloalkane. So can I slide it down?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So here I'm going to teach you classification of halogens. Classification. So both we are going to learn about both classification. Before classification, I would like to ask you a question. Do you know how to calculate degree of halogen or degree of carbon?
Uh, Degree means like
Carbon.
primary,
Yeah.
secondary. Yeah, parent.
Yes. 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 You know that. Like if
Yes.
I'm going to ask you a question, tell me the degree of each carbon in this. That means basically you need to tell me the degree of this carbon. Tell me
1 degree, right?
1 degree, that is primary. Okay. Tell me the degree of this carbon.
2 degree.
Very good. Degree of this carbon.
It will be 3 degree,
Yes. What is the
1
degree of
degree,
this carbon? And what is the
1,
degree of this carbon? Okay.
2 degree, 1 degree.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you again a question that tell me the degree of halogen. Only one halogen you are looking at. Can you tell me the degree of halogen there? Here?
1 degree, right?
No. So see how we are going to calculate degree of halogen. It's very easy. You'll learn just right now. Degree of halogen. What is degree of halogen is? The chlorine is attached with the carbon and the degree of carbon is equal to the degree of halogen. What I want to say is that chlorine is attached to this carbon. Can you tell me the degree of this carbon?
It is actually 2 degree.
2 degree. Then the degree of halogen is also 2. That means secondary halogen. Are you getting my point?
Okay, sir.
So this is basically classification degree of whether I will ask degree of halogen. What you need to do is the carbon to which chlorine or halogen are attached. Just see the degree of that carbon, and that degree will be equal to the degree of halogen. And in case of or in the chapter of alcohol, if you have been asked what is the degree of alcohol, just see to which carbon to which degree of carbon the alcohol is attached or connected. That will be the degree of that alcohol. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now see classification. So first classification is basically on the basis of number of halogen atoms, on the basis of number of halogen atoms. So how many halogen atoms are there? If you have C2H5X, that means, and if you have CH2, CH2X, CH2X, and if you have CH2X, then CHX, then CH2X. So see what we get here. This is basically monohaloalkane.
Hello.
Monohaloalkane, because mono that means one. Dihaloalkane. This is basically dihaloalkane. This is basically trihaloalkane. So this is the classification on the basis of number of halogens. Classification on the basis of number of halogen atoms. Now, if you have haloarenes and only one halogen is there, that means monohaloarene. Monohaloarene. If you have 2x, that is basically dihaloarene. Haloarene. And if you have 3 x, that is trihaloarene.
Hello.
Trihaloarene. So this is all about you already know mono means 1, di means 2, tri means 3. So this is simple classification of haloalkane and haloarene on the basis of number of halogen atoms. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Can I change the slide?
Yeah.
Okay. Now see, we have another classification. Basically, classification is on the base that if I'm going to classify in my class, it can be on the basis of gender, it can be on the basis of marks, or it can be. So basically, classification depends on the base, on which base you are going to classify. So the first base was on the basis of number of halogen atoms, and second is basically compounds containing compounds containing sp3 carbon X bond. And here X, that means you already know halogens, chlorine, bromine, and then iodine.
Hello.
Do you know this sp3 is the hybridization of carbon. It says that we are classifying carbon which has sp3 hybridization and it is directly attached to X. That is called compounds containing sp3 carbon X, that we have already done. You know that this is R, this is H, this is H, and X is directly attached to this. So it is basically 1 degree and we call it primary. Yes or no?
Yes.
So how you are going to calculate primary, secondary? So X is attached to this carbon. So see the calculate the degree of this carbon. It is attached with hydrogen, and R. R is alkyl group. That means another carbon is here. So it is directly connected with one carbon. That's why it's degree 1. And if its degree is 1, that means degree of halogen is also 1. Now you can see this is X, this is R, and this is R dash, and this is X. You can see this is attached with 2 carbon. So basically it is secondary. That means 2 degree. And the last one RC, R dash, R double dash, and then X. This is tertiary. This is tertiary. That means 3 degree. That means 3 degree. You can do this for also haloarenes also.
Yes.
We will do it later. Are you done with this?
Okay, sir.
So this is basically second has a first name, that is alkyl halides. We call it alkyl halides. This is common name, or haloalkanes or haloalkanes, which has a general formula RH. So for this, the first classification is alkyl halides or haloalkanes. Now the second classify is the name of the second classification is allylic halides. Is what? Allylic
Halides.
halide. Now you can see this is allylic halides. First of all, what is the criteria? Criteria is that it is attached, the carbon which is attached to X must be sp3 hybridized. But in allylic, you can see the general formula is like this: sp3 carbon to X, and before this there is another carbon attached with double bonded situation. With double bonded situation. So this type of, and if it is sp3, only single bond it will make. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So basically this type of situation is called allylic halides. That means this carbon must be sp3 hybridized, and before that the carbon which is attached should be sp2 hybridized, or you can call it should be doubly bonded to another carbon. What I want to say is that this is double bond, then this is a carbon which should be X, and basically this is H2. So this must be sp3. So this type of arrangement or compound is called allylic halides, in which the carbon which is connected to X is should be sp3, must be sp3. This must be sp3. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me ask some questions. Is it allylic or not?
It is. Yes, it is allylic.
Yes, it is allylic. How you just confirm that this
Because
carbon
yeah,
attached with this, that means sp3, and after this carbon it is attached with double bond, that means this is allylic. Okay, thank you. Okay, let me ask another question. Is it allylic?
it is not.
It is not, because you can see this is sp3 and this is also sp3. What is the criteria?
Double
After
bond.
sp3, this carbon should be sp2 doubly bonded. So this is not allylic. So can you tell me about this? Is it allylic?
Yes, it is.
You can see this is sp3 and this carbon should be this. Thank you. Are you done with this?
Yes, sir.
So allylic and then comes benzylic. Benzylic is also same because it is also part of sp3 carbon X. Only the difference is there must be benzene, benzylic halides. So you can see there should be benzene, there must be benzene. So this is benzene and this is X. Since it is classification of this sp3 carbon X, you can see this is sp3, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And after this carbon is attached with double bond, that means this is benzylic. Are you getting my point?
Yeah, so the carbon atom to which the alpha carbon is attached should be a part of a benzene ring, right?
Yes, or it should be double bonded.
Okay.
That is understood because every carbon in benzene is sp2 hybridized or making double bonds alternate.
Yeah.
Now see, and can you tell me the degree of halogen? 1 degree. Primary. This is primary.
Yeah.
Okay. Just tell me the degree and is it benzylic or not?
It is 1 degree.
It is
It is 3 degree, right?
3 degree. That means tertiary.
Yeah.
You can see that this is connected with this carbon, this carbon, this carbon. Now tell me about its benzylic or not.
No.
Think clearly. This is the carbon in which with which X is attached. This is sp3, and before this, you can see the condition double bonded. So it is benzylic. Don't go here because this hydrogen can be replaced with anything. Na?
Yeah.
So this is benzylic. This is also benzylic. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Are you done with this?
Yeah.
Okay. Now see. Compounds containing sp2 carbon X bond. That means X is directly attached to the carbon which have double bond, and whenever carbon makes double bond, it is sp2 hybridized. Yes or no? Am I audible?
Audible, sir.
So basically compounds containing sp2cx, that means basically X halogen directly attached to the carbon which have double bond or sp2 hybridized. So in this, the first classification is the name of the first classification is vinylic halides. In this, what is the criteria or what is the scene? You can see that CH2 double bond CHX. You can see this is sp2 hybridized. So this is basically vinylic halides. Yes or no?
Yes.
And if you have this directly, you can see the carbon which are making double bond directly is attached with X. This is also vinylic. No. It will be aryl because I just make this is vinylic. This is vinylic. X is directly attached to the double bonded carbon, that is called vinylic. And the second classification for especially for benzene or arenes are called aryl halides. Aryl halide. That means basically in benzene, you know that every carbon makes double bond. So directly attached with X, that is called aryl halides. can you tell me whether it is aryl halides or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we need to see this, not this part. Okay,
Yes.
X is directly attached with
Benzene.
doubly bonded carbon, that is called aryl halide. Mithun, is it okay? Uh,
Yes, sir.
Let
Okay.
me know when I will be moving too fast. Am I moving too fast?
No, so far not, sir.
Okay, thank you. Please write this and let me know when you are done with this.
Okay, sir.
Very good. So do you know the nomenclature, how to write nomenclature?
Sir, actually, I lost most of the marks in my chemistry first time exam regarding the nomenclature department. From this, I know some basics, but always it's confusing me for me. Questions.
Okay, so you haven't studied about nomenclature in class 11th,
Yeah, I have studied all the basics and all.
because here in class 12 we do only according to the chapter's name, but in class 11th we have all our functional groups in a single chapter where we practice everything about nomenclature. If you have any doubt in nomenclature or anything, let me know, but I will make you sure that you are going to understand all this. Do you know about bond line structural formula?
Sorry, sir.
Bond line like the bond line structural formula, the
Yeah,
representation like this.
yes, yes. Some like a few I can do, but very complicated ones it may take some time to understand. But anyway, I know the basics.
Okay, okay. So basically, it is very easy to write for me in bond line structural formula, because it uh, save my times in classes. Because if you are going to write the name of this, so it will be like CH3, CH2, CH, and then Cl, and then CH3. And if you are going to write the molecular formula of this CH3, CH, and then bracket Br, then CH2, and then CH3, and it is very easy to write in this form. It saves our time, nothing else. So can you name this one or two?
Three, three, one, two, two.
Hamza, are you there?
Yeah, sir. Two chloro propane.
Very good. No. One, two, three, four. So will it be propane?
No, it will be two chloro butane. Sorry, the
Butane.
method.
Yes.
Yeah, butane.
Butane. So its name will be 2-chloro bute, and then you can see everywhere is single bond, so it will be 2-chlorobutane. Now can you name this? I just draw another line.
1, 2, 3, 4. It will be two bromo pentane.
Sorry, man.
Hello, sir. Sir, actually, I'm having
Yes.
the physics class now from 6:30
Which
p.m.
class?
Physics.
Okay, okay. My friend is also waiting for me. Okay, what was the name of this?
Two Brahma pentane, sir.
Very good. So this is only about the basic. Please consider this point. What I want to say is that please make it strong as much as you can for the nomenclature part. It is marks. Its marks is very. Its question is basically very easy. Make sure you are going to learn everything about nomenclature. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See you in the next class.